Hi. You're wondering what a man my age is doing out here with a toy bunny. Well, it wasn't my idea. I wanted a giraffe. This is the first time I've worked with an animal since I played the Alhambra Theater in Peoria. I did a ventriloquist act called Fernando and his Dummy. I was Fernando. I insisted. I was a lousy ventriloquist. A ventriloquist is supposed to be able to throw his voice. My voice stayed in one place, and I threw the dummy across the stage. I know. That sounds like an old joke. It isn't. I have a firm rule. I never tell a joke older than I am. There aren't any. Well, enjoy the show. You're going to see a lot of this bunny. I still wish it was a giraffe.
Bunny opened her big brown bunny eyes and said,
"Gee whiskers, Uncle Honeybunny, I think we're lost."
And at that moment, up from behind a big tree jumped 3 giant horribles. And the giantest one said, "Give me your carrots." You know what happened then? Well, I'll tell you what happened tomorrow night. Same time, same phone. Okay, Heather? Okay, sweetheart. Bye-bye. Hoppity-doo-dah. Are they here?
Yes, and ready. Are you?
I'm never ready to read my plays. Just want to see one produced.
It's going to be great.
You're right, honey. This is the best play I've ever written. What if they walk out?
Oh, they won't walk out. I'm not serving the food till afterwards.
American style. Act 1, scene 1. Curtain rises on a broken-down tenement in the shadow of a decaying steel mill. Stefan Vlasik, an out-of-work steel worker, bemoans his sorry lot.
It smells so bad. The closet is dark.
Volchek cries,
What do you know of caring? You murdered your dog and your wife.
"Nothing can kill this terrible yearning. Nothing but the deadliness of death itself."
Look out here.
What you see, nothing but dead eyes.
Do not serve me up death on a platter like chicken fried steak. I will take death to go. Death, American style.
Bravo, bravo! That Andrew Pacey has done it again. What a play, huh?
Everybody, we have refreshments for those of you who would like to hang out and discuss the play with the author.
Yes, and the refreshments are a wonderful idea. We have some Persian melon balls right over there. Perhaps you'll like that. They're in season this time of year. I think, was it the second act that wasn't to your liking? Well, we can always revamp that, you know. I agree. I ought to have you killed.
I've never seen anything worse in my life, and I'm old.
Pay no attention to that man. He's my landlord. Doesn't know what he's talking about. Not a theater goer. He goes to movies. Well, were you reading them a play or their last rites?
I thought it went pretty well. I know it's not light comedy, but people have to feel despair before they can experience joy. I mean, what's pleasure without pain?
Pleasure.
I don't need a critic. I need an agent. And producers. Where are they? Where's the backers?
How can I get backers to see plays called Melody of Hell, Children of Despair? I mean, that's a tough sale, Andy.
Oh, this one is better.
You guys ought to lighten up. You with your 2-act funerals and you with your... What is that?
What's it look like?
The Black Plague.
You got it.
Look, Willard, it's a rotten world out there. There are wars, drought. People are starving to death.
Listen, Dr. Death, let's try something different for a change. Let's try making money.
Don't start.
Come on, Andy. Those honey bunny stories you tell are terrific.
I want to be known for my plays.
You are known for your plays. You insist on reading them to people aloud.
You know, we could use the money. The electric company called again about the bill.
It's just not the work I want to do. Maybe I'll give it a try.
And Bunsen, Bedelia, and Baby Bedoodle Bunny hop merrily off to Cottontail City as the carrot-colored sun slowly sinks in the west. Fade out, the end.
Death American Style. December 10th rerun. Act 2, Scene 4.
Andy, what are you doing here? The show will be on any minute.
Catch it in reruns.
What's the matter? Afraid of a widow bunny family?
Look, Lisa, as far as I'm concerned, the Honey Bunnies are history. You want to hear my new ending for Death American Style?
Well, Andy, you're going to miss this.
Just listen. In 4 weeks, I'll be dead. But there's room in my grave for more than me.
Here you are,
My
kids.
wife.
It's the new Honey Bunnies show.
Hey, Andy, isn't this your show, what you call the Honey Bunnies? Hey, everybody, this is Andy's show, the Honey Buns.
Isn't there a baseball game?
No, leave it on. Oh, is that really your show? It's cute. I like it.
Well, adjust your rabbit ears, carrot lovers. It's been just 2 weeks since the Honey Bunnies Easter special attracted all that national attention. It's already been picked up for a 26-week run.
It was like a nightmare. Hundreds of small children screaming at me, clawing my clothing. I signed toys. I signed dolls. I signed diapers. Babies in them.
Andy, listen, while you were gone, you got a call.
The Honey Bunnies are taking over my life. What about my play?
Listen, darling, that is what I'm trying to tell you. While you were out, Leo Bushmiller called. He wants to see you.
Leo Bushmiller? Producer?
Uh-huh.
Mr. Broadway?
Uh-huh.
He wants to see me? Mm-hmm. This is the greatest day of my life.
Mr. Honeybunny, first off, let me say I consider this an honor. No, I mean it. It's the truth. I consider this an honor to meet you.
Well, Mr. Bushmiller, thank you. You can't imagine what a thrill this is for me to be sitting in the presence of Mr. Broadway.
And I look at you, and I see Mr. Honeybunny.
Call me Andy, please.
Andy. Leo. First off, let me say, Mrs. Bushmiller loves the Honey Bunnies. And I love the Honey Bunnies. No, I love the Honey Bunnies. So, we are here to talk about a new property. Speak to me.
Well...
Oh, excuse me. Hold all my calls. I don't care who it is.
Yes, Mr. Bushmiller.
Well, Leo, you understand this is not the Honey Bunnies.
Oh, of course. Of course. Talk me through it.
So, Act 1, Scene 1. At Rise, we see a broken-down tenement in the shadow of a decaying steel mill. Now, our protagonist, Stefan Vlasic, is an out-of-work steel worker.
Hold it. Where are the animals? What kind of animals is this play about?
Well, this play is about humans.
There are no animals in this play? Andy, let me explain something to you. See, all of Broadway is talking about animals, and you did it. Tell it to me with raccoons. What? Tell me the same story, Andy. With raccoons instead of people.
Well, but
And please, trust me. Trust me.
Well, there's this middle-aged raccoon named Stefan Vlasic. He's been laid off by the mill for a while, and he's got tuberculosis. And he's just discovered that his wife, Zlatka...
Hold it. Raccoon wife.
Raccoon wife, Zlatka, is having a torrid affair with another raccoon named Phil, who's a butcher's helper.
Any calls?
Yes, sir. Rick Field's on the coast, the Tony Awards Committee, and Mr. Ripken of the League of the New York Theater.
Sign here, initial there. Whoops, you missed one. Initial there, sign there.
Bullard, I've had it. Everywhere I look, I see honey bunnies.
Last night, I dreamt I was a carrot, and baby Bedoodle Bunny was trying to eat me alive.
Here, sign there, sign there.
My reputation as a writer in this town is ruined. Now, who's going to take me seriously?
Well, I take you seriously. And so does Japanese electronics. The Hop Man. We'll sell 50 million units of these things domestically alone. Sign, there.
Oh, what is this?
It is set. Honeybunnies, the movie. The studio is already talking sequel.
Sequels? Willard, I don't want to do this. You're not listening to me.
Here, have you tried these?
He's not listening to me.
You know, I am. And you're making me sick.
What? Wait a minute. You haven't heard the best part yet. Honey bunnies for Africa.
What is the matter with you?
What is the matter with you? All you do is whine.
I don't just whine.
Yes, you do. You whine about how miserable you are, and then you sign the contracts that make you miserable. You whine and then you sign. Make up your mind.
Well, it's not that easy. The whole bunny industry is depending on me.
Mr. Honeybunny, your car. A surprise from the studio.
No. Taxi!
Taxi!
Lady, have you ever ridden on the before? Okay, driver, take this woman wherever you want to go.
Hi.
Where you been?
Movies. Andy, look, I'm sorry. It's just that we've both been so clenched lately.
You're right. I made up my mind. You need a couple of weeks in the studio. You won't see much of me. Hope that's all right.
What are you going to do?
Live from New York, Don Crowley's Get Up America.
Thank you very much. This is the moment that I've been waiting for. As you know, the Honey Bunnies are coming out with their first feature film. And tonight, we have with us the man who gives life to those furry little guys. Would you please welcome Mr. Honey Bunny himself, ladies and gentlemen, Andy Pace. For me? Oh, hey, it's great. Thank you, Mr. Honey Bunny. Well, tell me, What's new in the bunny's furry little lives?
Well, things are getting very exciting for me, Don, and for the Honey Bunnies. And I know what a fan you are, so I wanted you to be the first to see this clip from the new Honey Bunnies movie that I brought along, sort of as a premiere for you and your fans.
This is great. Let's roll it. Do we need any kind of setup?
No, I think it pretty much tells its own story.
Ready, Buck? Here we go.
What a great day for a picnic. Let's see if everyone is here. Bunsen and Bedelia, and Bonnie and Benito, and Baby Badoodle.
All here, Uncle Honey Bunny.
Well, hoppity-doo-dah, folks. There's a great, big, wonderful world waiting out there, and it's time you got a good look at it.
Oh, Popsy, Momsy, I'm stuck.
It looks as though Mr. Sun has melted the tar on the railroad ties. Oh, no. And here comes Mr. Train. Maybe this isn't such a great, big, wonderful world after all.
It's really something. How are they going to get out of that one?
They don't, Don. They're dead.
We'll be right back after this message from, We'll be right back.
They're gone, Jim. They're really gone.
How could you let him do a thing like this? You're an accessory.
No, I killed alone.
Look, Willard, at least for the first time in 2 years, he's got control over his life. Isn't that important?
No, the Honey Bunnies are important. He gave America something that made them feel good. Something they could care about. Something to love. Well, they loved the Honey Bunnies, Mr. Playwright.
That's right, Willard. Playwright. You finally said it. I am a playwright, and now I've got enough money I can finally give Death American Style the Broadway production that it deserves.
You could write 100 Death American styles, but you'll never touch the public the way you did with those little fluffy bunnies.
Don't you get it, Willard? I finally got those bunnies off my back.
It's your niece, Heather.
Hi. How did you get here?
I skipped dance class and took a subway and 3 buses.
Why? What's the matter?
Bunny killer.
It's only one niece.
It's only one knee.
It's bigger than that. It's everybody.
Our man in the street asked people their reaction to the untimely demise of the Honey Bunnies. How do you feel?
Sorry, I'm really in a hurry.
About the Honey Bunnies?
Oh, it's bad. It's just terrible. When I first heard about it, I just... Sorry. I really can't talk about it right now, okay?
Folks, it is a tragic situation that we're faced with. And what do you think?
Pues estoy devastada por lo que ha pasado con los Honey Bunnies. ¿Por qué pasan estas cosas en este gran país? Pobrecitos los Honey Bunnies. Voy a rezar por los Honey Bunnies.
Excuse me, sir. This Honey Bunny tragedy, how does it make you feel?
Listen, get that thing out of my face. I can't talk about it.
As writer-producer, I will do the first read-through, and thank you for coming. Death American Style. Act 1, Scene 1. At Rise, we see a broken-down tenement in the shadow of a decaying steel mill. Stefan Vlasek, an out-of-work steelworker,
I shall poison them with their own good
Leaving. Let's go.
intention. And then, Olga, you and I will spend my last weeks together. For you see, death is not a chilling apparition in a long black robe. Death is not a beckoning skeleton grinning at you from the grave. Death is...
Come on.
It's the wise old bunny come down from the mountain with sunny cakes and carrot juice for all of us.
The wise old bunny.
You did it, Andy.
So the wise old bunny from the mountain enters and approaches Stefan and Olga and says to them,
Cheer up, my friends. Sure, we may have lost what is most dear to us, but twitching whiskers, losing just makes room for finding. And if we have sunny days and sunny cakes, we'll find happiness enough for everyone. Well, Andy is a successful playwright, and it looks like the Honeybunnies will have a long run on Broadway. I once had a long run on Broadway. The audience chased me from 43rd Street to 49th Street. That's how I learned an important lesson. If you can't dance, then sing. You can't sing, dance. You can't sing or dance, do what I do. Get your own show. See you next week.
Hey, this is William Devane with best wishes for a happy holiday season. And remember, if you're on the road, be responsible. Don't drink and drive.